Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern. We are here at the Paul Mitchell Gathering in Las Vegas, and look who I bumped into. It's Christine Lee from Visible Changes in Texas. Which city?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Now, what's really cool is so many people know about her because she makes maybe not $1 zillion, but she makes close. She makes $600,000 a year as a hairdresser. And I know you're going to have questions, but I have some questions for her myself. And I just want to give us a little background. How long have you been a hairdresser? How long have you been at Visible Changes?
I started with Visible Changes 1993 with John and Mary McCormick. And I was a puppy, of course. I came in and they taught me everything there is to know. Being with Visible Changes, education is #1 priority. Through good work ethic and also a strong family foundation, they tendency to look at us as a family. Transition now, Johnny McCormick and Megan McCormick is our CEO, and we continue going strong. There's lots of money to make out there, but you have to be...
Yeah, you have to be what? That's what we want to know. You have to be what? How long did it take before, like in the beginning, were you making a lot of money right out of the box?
No, ma'am. At the beginning, you have to go to the training session, go to classes, and you work your way up just like a baby. You learn how to crawl, you know, before you can stand up and walk, and then before you begin to walk, you're going to get to run. And that's where the money is, you know. And through education over the period of time and years and strong work ethic will get you there. But you have to look like $1 million every single day.
Oh, all right. So that's tip #1, right?
Absolutely.
Or tip number, what are we up to? 3. I mean, it's look like $1 million. Look like you deserve that $600,000 a year. Put the effort in. Do you take a lot of advanced training courses?
Yes.
Outside of Visible Changes, I know gives you a lot of that, but do you go outside?
Yes, we do. Normally, within a year, we probably go to 6-7 classes. You know, through Visible Changes, that tendency to invite special guest artists to come into our company and teach us the trick of the trade and how to work with hair hand on hand and through our corporate office. As far as our autistic team member, educator, we do go to classes 6-7 times a year.
All right, do you specialize? Are you cut, color, what are you doing?
I am specialized in cutting and keratin treatment and extension. That's it.
Which area do you make the most money?
Cutting.
Cutting. Okay, there you
I
are.
take appointment every 20 minutes.
All right, so how many clients do you do a day?
I do around 23 to 25 a day.
And how many days a week?
6 days a week.
6 days a week.
Sometimes
See there.
Sometimes 6 days a week. Sometimes 7 days a week if I have to.
Yeah, so you're in it, you know, obviously to serve your clients, but to make money as well. I understand that you have retail is huge. That you make a lot of money from retail. Give us some tips about that.
Absolutely. Take home. Take home is very important because you spend your time standing there, educate the client, work with the client, walk them in, have them interact with you, you know, as far as what are you using on their hair, how to use it, and how much to use it, and when to use it. So educate them and walk them through, and so they can duplicate what you're doing when they come home.
Okay, so then, you know, let's back up again a little bit. So starting out, what did you do the very first year? I mean, were you making 10 grand a year, or how did it build up to where you are today?
At the beginning of the year, I was on the floor. I was a trainee for 6 weeks, and once I got on the floor, I start cutting hair. I do work pretty much 5 days a week, from 11 to 8, and then on the weekend I work longer hours. So at the beginning, I don't make a whole lot of money. You know, I probably end up bringing home probably $500 every 2 weeks. You know, as time fly by, when I get promoted every 6 months. So it depends how hard you're willing to work and what do you put in as far as your time.
So what do you charge now per cut?
Right now, man haircut is $60 for cut and dry. Yes, and woman haircut is $80 and up. It depends what are we doing. Are we flat iron? Are we doing special styling? You know, on top of that. But woman is $80 and up.
Okay, what about extensions? What are you charging for
extension? It all depends. You know, if you're looking at a few extensions to give a little bit of a fullness around the face, you're looking at probably $200 and up. depend on the density and the length of the hair and also the thickness of the hair.
All right, so we're doing Periscope, and I'm just wondering, are there any questions?
There's just a lot of people who are very impressed. A lot of thumbs up, a lot of people who are saying, yes, education is key, education.
All right, so thumbs up from here too. Any last little words of advice? Any tips that you can give people either starting out or people who are feeling a little lull in their careers?
Well, focus on what you do and find a mentor, whether in your salon or in the industry. Look up on them and try to work hard and focus and be who you are and be happy. And you treat people how you would like to be treated. Put yourself in that situation. If you were the client, if you sit in the chair, you pay $100, you pay $60, you pay $50. How do you feel if somebody's not taking care of you? Okay, so
And we did have a couple questions come in just real quickly. How much do you charge for a full head of extensions?
Full head of extensions.
you're looking at between $800 up to $1,600. A full head of extension.
And how many assistants do you have?
Ah, good question.
I
How
do
many
not
assistants?
have any assistant at all.
Okay.
No assistants.
No assistant.
So you're washing the hair, you're sweeping the floor,
Yes.
you're doing the laundry?
Yes. I'm kidding, no. You cannot do what you do without your staff behind you, whether it's the front desk, whether it's the trainees, whether it's your co-manager, your manager, your regional, all the above. You can't be where you are without people helping you to build you to become where you are today.
Does your cut include shampoo and style?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're amazed that every 20 minutes you take a client and without an
Absolutely.
assistant.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
so how many clients do you see in a week? I mean, that's running through a lot of people. And obviously they're satisfied because they're coming back.
Well, you're looking at 20 to 23, you times 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, 8 to 9 hours a day. If there's a client that texts you, hey, can you stay? Sure, I'd be happy to.
All right, so here's a question from me, because I know this world, there's so much booth rental in this world. You work at Visible Changes, which is a great place to be. Why have you not gone out on your own?
Why not? I have a strong family ethic. Visible Changes is my family. I do show up. I have a full staff. It's helping me to become where I am. Why? Why do I have to go out there doing everything on my own, wearing flip-flop, no uniform, not looking cute? There's a day that I be calling my client. Guess what? If you don't take care of your client, come see me. I'd be happy to take care of your client for you.
And two more quick questions. You also do the blowout?
Yes, ma'am.
You do everything.
You
do
shampoo,
everything.
blowout, and cut in 20 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes.
Absolutely.
Okay, and can you repeat where you're located in the country?
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Houston, Texas,
Visible Changes.
Visible Changes, which is an amazing salon. They have multiple salons. Megan, how many salons do you have? 16 salons in Texas, and don't charge crazy amounts, and obviously you can do very well. Another
And
question.
Amy Behrens wants to know, do you price a la carte?
Do you price a la carte?
Do you price like on your menu of services? Is it
Yes.
additional for every?
So for
Yes.
$30 is a dry cut. If you want a shampoo, it's $15.
Yes.
It builds.
We do have a menu. Johnny and Megan McCormick does have prices that listen there. Anything else extra is your job to inform your guests before you perform any kind of service.
Okay.
Whether your hair is longer or you take longer or you use more keratin treatment or special styling, it's your job to inform your guests. So keep them happy and keep them coming back. There's
Okay.
plenty to make.
And Aiden Does Hair wants to come be your assistant.
We
I'd
have
be
people
happy. I would
volunteering to be
take you,
assistant.
but I have to ask Johnny and,
Okay.
and Megan.
And Ann Scissorhand wants to know if you're willing to say your yearly income. You said
$600,000, and I heard that $200,000 is retail.
It's in take home, yes.
Yeah, and are we? I don't want to get the IRS involved here, but are we
No.
talking tips? Is that $600,000 including tips?
That is not including tip.
and they're
But we
they're
do pay
amazed.
taxes.
So
for
she
that.
pays taxes. So
Johnny
yeah.
and
Everybody's
Megan
nodding
would
their
take
heads. There's
care
a
of
crowd
that.
watching this.
Yes.
And Visible Changes is commission based.
We have both. So
They have both.
Once you get on the floor, you're salaried until
Oh,
you
Megan,
hit a
bring
certain-
Megan in here.
Yes,
Megan,
please,
Megan is
Megan.
poor Megan. We didn't prepare her. Megan, why is Visible Changes so fabulous? Why is it that you guys can create somebody who's making so much money?
So I think the reason that separates us from everything else is that we're a family first. You heard her say it, and that's why Johnny and I wanted to join and come in and take over, because we're unlike anybody else. We're a family, and once you join us, you're part of the family, and we take care of you just like we take care of family. And we have education. My father thinks the only thing that separates us as human beings is education. So we have an amazing education. We're all about education. We're all about bettering yourself. What I started telling our new people when they come in, I said, there's not one single person that has left visible changes without becoming a better person, because we make everyone better, starting from the top down, from my parents to our newest person. This company makes every single person better.
And you guys have long-term employees. Like,
Yes.
you have people that have been there
30,
decades.
36, 37 years we've been open. It'll be 39 in October.
39 years, somebody, and you've been there how long?
23 years.
23 years, making 600,000 plus, more than 200,000 from retail. And that's not even counting tips. You guys, thank you so much for giving us this time. And the point is,
Thank you for having
we're
us.
here at
Thank
Advanced
you guys.
Education.
Very
Yeah,
great.
it's great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.